Copywriting day 186. No, fuck man, 187. Um, yeah, so as you can probably guess, I did one front end outreach today, as I said I'd do. And um, it was basically just like a sales page, like another client that I could sell a sales page to, or a lead, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I still haven't got a response yet. I followed up with a guy that I outreached to 2 days ago. And then after that, like I probably could have done more outreach today because I got that outreach done pretty early. But I just didn't want to like any days like I think at the minimum outreach I have will be one per day. Any days I feel like I can do more or like I'm in the mood to do more, which is kind of a bad way of thinking because maybe I should increase the limit. But what I'll do is I'll do one outreach per day. Like there's no choice, like I have to do it. And what will happen then is I'll see the results of this month. So like if I get it depends on how many booked calls I get. But if I do actually get a lot of booked calls from the current way I'm doing it, then I'll just keep it at one per day. And that means I won't get burnt out. Because like whenever you I kind of fucked myself over because like doing all the back end outreach because I had basically got myself to the point where like I was just so tired of just like sourcing leads, fucking like writing copy, just shit like that. And this new way is just like a way where I won't fucking like just be pissed the whole time I'm doing it. You know what I mean? And yeah, so this shit's just sustainable, which means I can just be consistent. And as people say, like consistency will just pay off. Hopefully, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, so let me think. Oh yeah, so like after that, then I was just looking at loads of videos on like growth operating and shit like that. And obviously, I'm not really in a position to do that yet. And I'm curious about like it seems like I know eventually I will end up going into something like that. But the thing is, like right now for the moment, I don't have enough skills and I don't know enough shit to be able to just like go straight into growth operating. And like realistically, I could I could and just figure it out on the way. But obviously, I'd fuck up. I'd have a lot of failed launches with random clients and stuff like that. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to make money with copywriting and then maybe pivot to that later on. But yeah, so what I did like after that, if you are still watching, is I saw KJ Rainey's new AI course and like it's not bad. Like there's just something I noticed at the moment where like everyone's just talking about AI constantly, and this was probably the same thing like a few years ago whenever that was happening. But basically, there's these things now called like I don't know, fuck, like AI agents. I don't know what they're called. They've probably been out for ages. But the thing is, like, you're able to like have one on your computer that basically remembers all the shit you do and can like improve and all this shit. And like, I don't even know if that's like worth the time to set up. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can set up something that will like, I don't know, do a load of random shit, like make you a YouTube video idea or like copy. Like the only thing obviously useful for me would be if I could just have something that like I set it up. I can give it like a load of transcripts from a YouTuber, get it to write exactly the way they talk, and basically just be able to spit out copy that is in their voice and is pretty good. You know what I mean? If I can actually teach it the fundamentals. And I'm kind of interested in setting it up, but I'm just thinking like, is it actually fucking worth it? Like, is it just better to study to copy myself, get good at it, and then just be able to write it? And then later on down the line, if people have like proved that it can be useful, then I can get on it. But then there's the thing of like, what if I'm behind the trend then? You know what I mean? So I don't really know what to do. I might look into it a bit. I'll see. But for the moment, I'm just gonna keep doing one outreach a day, maybe more, depending on like, yeah, just the way it's going. And hopefully it's a pretty good month this month. We'll see. But yeah, one thing I noticed with like doing shit online though is there's just, especially because whenever I'm lead sourcing, like whenever I'm outreaching to people, I usually outreach to people who are like making money and like doing weird niches for like business models and shit like that. And I always like I find myself getting distracted because like I'll just be looking at the shit and it's kind of educational to me anyway because some of the info is just useful. Like it's just shit I never heard about before or like different ways of making money. And I've always been interested in that shit. So it's kind of hard to actually just pause the video instantly and just like focus on like the exact thing I do. But I still force myself to do it anyway. But that's the only thing I found out with this. Like if you need to like control yourself in terms of like what you watch, because if you watch like you see what I'm doing copywriting or like at the moment. Like if I let myself watch loads of different videos on like how to make money online, I'll see like 20 different business models in a single day, and that'll just fuck your head up. Like if you're trying to stick to one thing and you see 20 different options that could be better than what you're doing, you're just gonna like have the constant urge to switch and always be doubting like what you're doing. So like that's the main thing I need to stop doing because it's not like I'm aware of it, which is like the main thing. If you're aware of something, like you'll not be able to like be affected by it, if that makes sense. But yeah, so that's basically it for today. Hopefully, I get some responses soon. I'm not really that worried about it. Like I know I will eventually. Like the shit I'm sending people is pretty fucking good, and yeah. So that's basically it. And I probably fuck it. I'll put up what's it called? Q&A on my Telegram tonight, and I'll answer like the questions today and tomorrow. I like it's usually not really like sometimes the questions are good, but it's usually just the same questions over and over. But like you can join there and ask them, or you can ask them the what's it called, the comments, and I might be able to help you. I don't know. Fuck it, we'll see. And yeah, that's it. So it is.